Hi guys! So today's video is kind of just about me. I guess it's not about me. It's about a disease that I feel is eating away at my mind, my body, and my soul. And I'm sorry that if I cry, and I'm sorry if this is too deep for some people, and I'm sorry if this hurts anyone's feelings. I know my friends and family watch our videos, and I know that some of you guys out there may think that I've been hiding stuff from you, or maybe just that you wish you could have helped me more throughout the years. I'm sorry, I gotta grab my tissue. Got my tissues now. Okay. So I'm going to try to not cry a ton. Okay, so as many of the people who are watching this video know, I suffer from infertility. I have PCOS, and I have been dealing with this for about 5 years now. And this video is not to talk about that journey. It's to talk about what has happened to me through that journey. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about things like this. They might talk about the medications that they take. They might talk about their feelings in that moment of whether they're having a miscarriage, or they're starting a new medication, or their cycle didn't go the way that they expected. But they don't talk about what happens after that. They don't talk about how they feel all the time. How you see somebody that you love so much, and they're so excited that they're pregnant, and you're just like, yeah, good for you. And inside, you want to curl up in a ball and cry. They don't talk about how you feel guilty. You feel guilty for not being super excited for your friends and family when things are happening for them. And you feel guilty about telling them. You feel like if you tell anybody what's really going on, that you're making their life worse, that you're putting your burden on them. And so you tell them it's all okay. I will just go to the next doctor's appointment. I'll just take the next round of medication, and it'll happen eventually. But you want to know the words I'm tired of hearing? I'm tired of hearing it'll happen in its own time. It'll happen eventually. It's just not your time. I'm tired of all of it. Those words to me feel like you don't really know what's going on. And I try to tell people what's going on, but then again, I feel guilty for telling them. You know, I've tried for the past 5 years to get pregnant, and I've taken rounds of medication, and I've done this, that, or the other thing, and nothing's happening. The thing that really hurts is people say they understand. And I'm sorry, but if you have, 3 or 4 kids and you didn't do anything to get pregnant, you just had sex, You know, if you didn't go through the processes that I've gone through, if you've never had to go to 8 doctor's appointments in the span of 2 weeks so that you can, you know, take medication and ovulate and track your ovulation through ultrasounds, have 2-3 ultrasounds a week, and then have an IUI done and it fail after you've already tried for years to get pregnant naturally. If you haven't gone through anything like that, you don't know how I feel. And for women like me, it's harmful. It hurts. And not only does it hurt because I didn't get pregnant and I don't have a baby, it hurts because my husband wants a kid and I can't give that to him. And I'm trying and it's not happening. It hurts because people think that I just don't want kids yet. And you know, and I don't correct them because it's harder to correct them and tell them what's going on than just to be like, yeah, we're just not there yet. I'm tired of people saying, oh, well, you're still young. You've got plenty of time. Don't have kids yet. But that's the one thing that I want. And for people who are like, oh, well, you tried naturally and you tried IUI, but, you know, there's always IVF or adoption or surrogacy. All 3 of those options, they're options for people who can get loans or who can save the money up. But IVF is not cheap. And our health insurance doesn't pay for anything but labs on IVF. So for us, IVF is anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000. And it's the same with surrogacy. Surrogacy is essentially IVF within a different person. And we would have to have a volunteer because a lot of places surrogacy is illegal because you're not allowed to pay somebody, or you have to pay somebody. There are so many rules and regulations that surround surrogacy, it's not even funny. And on top of that, surrogacy is essentially adopting your own child. That may be the way to go for some people. Some people may be able to afford it. I can't. We can't afford surrogacy. We can't afford IVF. Not right now. We've already tried for 5 years to have a baby. Almost 6. And it hasn't happened. There are some people who try for 7, 10, 15 years and they never have a child. And for all those women out there, I applaud you because it's not easy. I'm at almost 6 years and I'm almost ready to give up. And I say that, but I don't think I could ever really give up. I don't think it could ever escape my mind that all I want to do is to have a child. I don't think it could escape me. I don't think that I could let it go. And so with all that being said, I just want everybody to know, I want other women who are suffering from infertility to know that you're not alone. You'll never be alone. If you are suffering from infertility, if you are in the same boat as I am, please don't give up. Push yourself. It's hard. Infertility and PCOS and endometriosis and all the diseases that are out there that cause infertility, they do a toll on you mentally, physically. They bring on things like anxiety, depression, and then when you do get pregnant, that anxiety, that depression, that fear doesn't go away. Because when somebody who suffers from infertility gets pregnant, it's not just like, oh, I'm pregnant, now I get to be so happy and have this awesome experience of pregnancy. Because then your doctors are worried about loss. Your doctors are worried about any complications. What caused your infertility may cause you to lose your baby. And all of it is scary. All of it is terrible. And I hope that one day things like this aren't so scary. I hope that one day, I'm sorry, I just can't because I'm crying. I hope that one day medicine and medical advances are enough to fix or figure out what the problem is. Like in my case, they have no clue why I don't ovulate. They have no clue what's going on. The only thing that a doctor can tell me is lose weight. Everything will be okay if you lose weight. Really? That's the only advice you have for me? Apparently somebody wasn't comfortable. The only advice you have for me is lose weight. It'll all happen if you just lose some weight. Really? I don't think that's the case. I don't think that, I only weigh 243 pounds. Just so we're clear. Now, yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, I know. That's obese. I hate that word. But there are women out there who weigh 300 and 400 pounds who get pregnant. I have seen it happen. So you can't tell me the only problem with my body is that I weigh too much. And for other women who are out there who have no diagnosis, who aren't told they have endometriosis or PCOS, people don't know what causes it. They don't know what it is. Ooh, excuse me. They don't know what it is. So you're diagnosing me with something that you don't even know what it is. You're just taking symptoms and saying, okay, you have these symptoms, and putting a name to my symptoms, essentially. That's how I feel. There may be more research, there may be more in depth to it, but what I've read and what the doctors have told me is literally, oh, you have dark hair that grows here, you're overweight, you have dark hair on your stomach, and you don't ovulate. You have PCOS. Okay. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Okay. But I don't have cysts. I don't have endometriosis. I don't have a lot of the symptoms that go with PCOS. So I don't know how I fit into that category. And that's something that hurts, not knowing. And so for me and for many other women, we take all the doctor says and we put it in our pocket. And when people like our mom or our dad or our sister ask what's going on, we tell them they're going to try something else. We're going to figure something out. We don't tell them the full extent of what's going on because we don't really know what's going on. And we don't tell them that it's never going to happen, or we don't tell them everything. And I'll be honest, I'm one of those people. I tell my mom and my sister and people as much as I feel comfortable telling, but honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'll ever be able to conceive a child. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that doctors don't really have an answer for me. my doctor won't refer me to an outside clinic. And even with a referral, the appointments for the clinic that I can go to are $300 to $500 a visit. Something I can't afford. Something that I'm gonna have to live with. So I'm going to continue doing what I do. I'm going to change up my diet. I'm going to try to lose weight, but it's virtually impossible for me. And I'm gonna keep dealing with my emotions. And I'm gonna keep dealing with everything that goes with having infertility, like anxiety and sometimes depression. And I'm gonna push through it, and I hope that everybody else out there who's dealing with this pushes through it. I hope that you have some sort of support system. And I hope that any women out there, women out there who don't have a support system will reach out to me. Because I don't think anybody should go through this alone. And some people don't even have their husbands or their significant others. My husband goes to almost every appointment with me to make sure that he understands what's going on. And he puts on a brave face and smiles for me when I can't. And the days that I don't want to get off the couch, he lays down on the couch with me. And unfortunately, today was one of those days. Today was one of the days that I just wanted to lay on the couch, cuddled up with my blanket and my dog, and not do anything. And as I watched the TV show that I was watching, and I thought about everything that was going on, and I pulled up the shipping on my ObviSense monitor that we've ordered, I thought about a lot of stuff. And the main thing I thought about was, I'm not the only person who feels like this today. And so, I decided to make this video. This open heart, very raw emotions video. So, that's how I feel today. I feel like it may never happen for me. I feel like the world is fighting against me. And yeah. The one thing that I don't feel is alone. Right now, I am alone. It's just me and my dog. But my husband will come home and he'll give me a big hug. And I'll tell him I haven't felt myself today. And he'll probably offer to cook dinner. And Marlo, that's enough. And we'll watch TV. And we'll eat dinner. And we'll cuddle. So for all you women out there who feel alone, you're not alone. For anybody who's dealing with infertility, please don't ever feel alone. If you feel alone, comment on one of my videos. Go to my Instagram, which will be right up here. Send me a message. Comment on a picture that I recently posted. Don't feel alone. There's always someone out there to help you. You could feel down and you cannot want to get off the couch, but sometimes there's a reason to get off the couch. Oh, thank you so much. And sometimes you just need puppy kisses. Somebody doesn't like it when I cry. But yeah. So guys, my name is Justine. I suffer from PCOS and I have infertility. For the past 5 years, I've been trying to conceive and it hasn't happened. And it sucks. But we all can make it through. So thank you for watching. If you want to, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.